That day he walked into a luxury clothing store with a purpose. Not to shop, not to beg, but to test hearts. Few people inside that store knew the truth. Behind the ragged clothes, behind the torn shoes and dirt-streaked face, was one of the wealthiest clients that store had ever known. But no one could see that. His hair was unkempt, his jacket was frayed, his shoes were barely holding together, and the worn-out backpack on his back looked empty. What they didn't know was that inside that backpack sat $1 million in cash. He wasn't there to buy anything. He was there to discover something far more valuable. Would anyone still treat him like a human when they believed he had nothing? The moment he stepped through the doors, the atmosphere changed. Judging eyes followed him. Whispers spread through the store. Staff avoided him, some with visible disgust. But then, there was one exception. A young employee approached him quietly. Her voice was calm, gentle, human. "Sir, can I help you with anything?" No impatience. No mockery. Just kindness. He looked up slowly and replied in a soft voice, "I'd like to see the cheapest clothes you have. Could you show me?" She paused for just a moment, surprised, but not offended. Then she smiled. "Of course, sir. This way, please." She guided him to a rack of clothing. He pointed hesitantly and asked, "Am I really allowed to try these on, looking like this?" She met his eyes and smiled. "Everyone is welcome here." Then came the words that mattered most. "I don't have much money," he whispered. "I only have $20. I just want something simple, something clean. I want to feel human again. I need to find a job." Her expression softened. She understood. But before she could respond, the store manager appeared. In a flash, everything changed. The manager shoved him against the counter and shouted loud enough for the entire store to hear, "You poor bastard! How dare you walk into a luxury store dressed like this? You don't belong here!" Laughter rippled through the store. Phones came out. Whispers grew louder. The man lowered his head and said quietly, "I just want to change my clothes. I have $20. The manager laughed. $20? This isn't a charity. Get out. Go to the public showers, that's where you belong." And then, something unexpected happened. The employee stepped forward. Her hands were shaking. Her voice trembled, but she didn't move. "He just wants to be clean," she said. "He just wants a chance. I'll pay for his clothes." The manager stared at her in disbelief. "You're going to risk your job for him? If he stays, you'll pay triple. And forget your salary this month." She swallowed hard, but she didn't back down. She entered the purchase into the system with shaking fingers, forcing a gentle smile. "Don't worry, sir," she whispered. "You'll have clothes tonight. Tomorrow will be better." Quietly, he responded, "Thank you. God bless you." She led him to the fitting room and handed him the clothes. As the door closed behind him, he reached into his pocket, pulled out his phone, and made one call. "Meet me here tomorrow at 10. What happened next? Those who know, know. If you want to know what happened next, write part 2 in the comments. Because this story isn't about money. It's about character.